Hello, you beautiful people. Welcome to Miki Farmer Show, and I hope you're doing great. Look, it's a chill night at the moment, and definitely feeling great to be here. So, without wasting your time, let's jump straight into our main thing: why we gather here, and why we have to speak about this particular thing called dreams.
When you have an aha moment like that, it's the manifestation of that next identity that's making itself known.
What do you actually mean by dreams? Well, when we speak about dreams, when we say the word dream, usually we think about the visions, that's something we have in our sleep. But in actual, this is not something that I'm speaking about. What I'm talking about is the dream, the goal that you have in your life, the things that you actually want to do. And those things don't really consider as dream as in itself. But since we have already mentioned it, let's correlate this dream thing with a seed. Because dream as a goal, when we think about it, and seed of a tree, when we think about it, they're kind of similar. Let me tell you why and how. When you look at a seed, you don't really imagine that one day it's gonna grow massive. And one day it's gonna look like this massive, huge natural product, which might give you shadow, which is gonna give you fruits. Like, you don't really actually imagine that particular picture while looking at the seed of that particular tree. But at the same time, when you look at the dreams, the goal, dream in itself, because goal is more of an achievable thing that you already know, that you have some sort of plan for it. But when we speak about particular dream as my dream is to become a scientist, my dream is to become a doctor, my dream is to become a pilot. These kind of small things, when we speak about it, they are not really clear. They are kind of vague. We are not really certain about those final results. They are just the seed itself. And that's what I'm trying to say. I think initially maybe you didn't get the introduction when I was speaking about dream in itself. But let me tell you now. I think it's making sense. So, dream in itself is a seed for your future. It's a seed for tomorrow. Because this is something which is giving you hope that if you nurture, if you work on this particular seed and you nurture it, you give it plant, you give it like a water, you look after it, it's gonna grow one day. And then your vision become more clear. How is it gonna look like? How do you feel about it? Same thing goes with the seed also. When you pour seed into soil, or maybe just go by itself, and nature, Mother Nature, nurture it by rain. Mother Earth, nurture it by giving proper nutrition and with the proper temperature and all the weather condition and all the living condition. Whatever it is, harsh, good, bad, whatever, it grows. And when it grows, it started to feel like, okay, how am I gonna look like in future? And in all the proper given favorable weather conditions, it grew massive over the years. And same goes with dreams also. So I just want you to have a different perspective about your dreams. When you speak about it, don't just say I want to have this dream life. Just take a moment, take some time to actually construct and think about it, how you are going to achieve that particular life that you're speaking about, or maybe you're imagining of. Because it's not gonna happen with magic, or you may think like maybe after 3 years I'm gonna work on it. Maybe after 3 years, the seed, the dream that you have is gonna go away. But just think for a moment, if you have this seed, if you have this dream right now, and tomorrow you have a plan for it, then it becomes your goal. And then because it's your goal now, and it's your dream now, you take it personal. If you take it personal, then you're gonna start working on it. And when you start working on it, obviously situations are not gonna be in your favor. But even though they are in favor, maybe you're lucky. But still, it's gonna be harsh, it's gonna be good. Sometimes, it's really worse. But you will have something to hold on to, and that is the massive picture. So always have that massive picture in your mind. Not really in a vague way, not really in a way that you're uncertain how it's gonna look like, but you're human, at least you have a brain power, you're not tree. So you can imagine how it will look like, even though you can't feel it, but you can still vision it. You can see in your brain. And when you can see it, you can lay down a plan for yourself, which is also, I'm going to speak about now, how you can lay out that plan. You have already, seen so many self-help videos, maybe have read some books also, and they always speak about having a proper plan. And no one tells you how to have proper plan. Probably some of them they do tell, but then you still get confused how. Which is, I'm going to tell you how. So there's really simple thing. First thing is plan. Second, you need to, envision yourself how it's gonna look like. And third thing, you have to lay down your plan afterwards. For example, this is your dream to be an influencer. This is your dream to be a doctor. You have to have a plan. Once you become doctor, how you're gonna continue your life. Because if you don't have plan afterwards, you're gonna feel stuck in that particular character, particular stage, a particular pose. Because then you will think like, oh, okay, I have imagined that I wanted to be a doctor. Now I'm a doctor. What's next? You feel stuck. And then you will start looking at other people. Like, other people are working on their dreams and you will fantasize their lifestyle. But you wouldn't know that you have a blessing in your hands now. So you need to have a plan for future, for afterwards. So that plan has to be constructive all the time in continuous way. So let's think about the first thing, plan. Right now, where you are standing. So the only distance that you have to carry, or that you have to take and follow, is the plan and working on it. And that distance is called process. And that process contains your short-term goals. And those short-term goals contain small steps. For example, you wanted to start a YouTube channel. Now, obviously, there are so many types of YouTube channel, okay? There's a podcast, or maybe you want to do some other technical stuff on it. But your goal, you have envisioned yourself to have 100K subscribers, or maybe million subscribers. Don't think too big at the moment. Just think about 100K, just hitting 10K. And how you can do it? By making productive, good, effective, valuable videos. And in order to do that, you have to have proper gears also. And most of the time we get stuck in fantasizing all those big things that we have to have: a DSLR camera, a good microphone, or maybe good lighting. But we don't really imagine we can actually start making videos on our phone, which I used to do. I just wanted to start this thing on camera just with a proper setup, because I feel like it can give me more effective way to communicate my message. Yeah, it can be a great medium. But okay, let's not think about it. What I'm trying to say, you have to have a plan to figure out how you're gonna actually execute those things. So lay down a plan for yourself being a YouTuber, if you wanted to be one. And you have to learn how to make videos and start sitting down here. I mean, you're not a kid. You already know what to do. So just start making videos. Start making progressive ones, start making a better ones, start making ones that can have actually good impact on others, and others want to listen to you. And it's not just making videos also, it also comes down to how you speak. What do you speak? What are your communication skills be like? And now I'm still practicing though, but still I believe if I give enough time, if I practice it more and more, I can communicate well, I can deliver my message in an effective way, and I would never stop. And that is internal, which is my next step. You have to be mentally prepared. You have to be disciplined. You have to have that open mind while accepting the fact that, okay, I wanted to be a great communicator, but at this stage, I am not one. So how can I be? By practicing, by learning, by seeking someone's advice, by joining some speaking clubs, which can help you construct your speeches, which can tell you how to speak for longer hours or maybe for a long time. And that's how you can do. And after you master these small steps, first your technicalities, you already know how to record videos, what to do and what kind of topics. For the topics, I think you can go on YouTube, you can easily find them, what kind of topics are in trending, or probably there are some sort of third-party softwares also that you can look for. And afterwards, your mental, and in mental you have to, as I say, practice so that you can train your muscles how to speak. And also there's another ingredient in mental fitness and mental strength, and that is consistency, that is discipline. You have to be consistent, you have to make a choice how often you're going to upload videos. It doesn't really matter, even though it's weekly, daily, or twice a month or thrice a month. But if you give yourself that commitment, make sure you follow it. Because if you don't do that, even though there are results for your previous video or not, but if you don't show up for the next video, then it's all waste. Your dream is just a dream because you are not taking enough action towards them. So you make sure you take enough actions and you stay consistent. That's how you're gonna do it. And now you already know the technicalities, you already have a mental strength. Now the third thing you're gonna do in your initial plan itself, learn from previous things that you have done and see what was not working and what can I do next what's working, which could work, and start improving. Go watch other YouTubers also, how they're doing, because most of the time we go out and we watch YouTube videos for the sake of watching. We are not actually learning. But if you watch a video and you can learn, you just set your intention before watching a video. Okay, today I'm gonna learn how Iman Gadzhi or how great speakers like Jay Shetty, they speak. What are the main ingredients in their communication, how they speak, what kind of style they have, what kind of topics they choose, what kind of lighting or what kind of setup they choose. If you go with that intention, you will learn a lot rather than just go and watch a video for your entertainment. No. And once you follow those small steps, every single time you make another video, just implement few steps. And you will see you're gonna get some results. And I'm pretty sure, look, before I post this video, I've already posted 20 videos on YouTube. And I've seen their results. They were not really doing good. But in this video, I'm super confident that this video is gonna do good. In my previous video, I couldn't even get 1,000 or 2,000 views. But in this video, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna get more than that. How? Because I've learned some technicalities now. And I want you to do the same also. And now let's jump onto another one, which is you actually started to see some results, which means because you are already nurturing yourself, you're already looking after yourself, you're taking care of your ideas, you're implementing all the good actions. So you are growing towards the main goal, which is being a famous YouTuber, hitting 100,000 subscribers. let's say you have 20-30k subscribers already now, it should be giving you some sort of motivation. Start collaborating with others. And this has to be part of your plan. At one point, you will start collaborating with others, which I will be doing in my next coming episodes. I'll be inviting some guests on the podcast, and I will interview them so that I can learn from their wisdom, and I can teach you all how things can get done. I mean, obviously, we the younger ones, me and you, if you're watching this video. But if I invite someone who has already done something in their life in terms of local business, in terms of some sort of other business, maybe their lifestyle habits, we can learn a lot from it. And that is also called collaboration. Win-win. And that's how you're gonna do it. Because now you have already figure out a plan for yourself. Now what I was about to say, now you have already seen what's working, what's not working. Once you have seen what's working for you, lay down all those things which are working for you in your growth. And then do them simply. Have a formula, custom formula for yourself. What's working? And just start doing. And that's it. But as I say, you must have the plan to do things afterwards. Once you already hit 100k, now your next goal should be, how can I make better videos? Probably the goal is to do good to the society. Maybe you can have some other goal. Maybe you want to go to some big events. Maybe you want to promote some great stuff so that you can earn good money. Or maybe you want to make YouTube as your full-time career. Who knows? Because before 100k, it was just a side hustle. But now it's your full-time career. And that's how you're going to do it. It seems so simple that we have said. But the hardest part is taking actions, which we always hesitate. But trust me, once you start taking actions, once you take that first step and you move forward a bit, even though it's just like 0.9 nanoseconds, you will feel better. Because now you are not stuck where you were before. You're moving forward. And this should be your motivation also. 1% every day. 1% every time. 1% every single thing that you do. And every single day. Have a journal for yourself. Write down your dreams in it. Lay down a plan for yourself. And every single day, give yourself like an hour. And study about your dream. Study about how can I make it better? How can I achieve it? If you give 1 hour, just an hour, every single day, you will do way, way better. Look at me now. I'm here speaking English with you guys. And if you ask me if I could bet I could speak English 5 years ago, I couldn't speak a single word. Serious, like I couldn't speak a single word 5 years ago. But I knew that I have to learn English so that I can communicate well. So that I can live in this Western world. Because I come from North India, Punjab. And I grew up in a village where we don't speak English even though in my school. So it was just a choice for me. And that was my target. I dedicated myself, my personal time, the time when I isolated myself. I used to practice English, used to learn, used to read, used to play English music, even though I couldn't understand a single word. Even today, there are few songs only that I could understand, and most of them I don't understand. But I still listen to them. I play them slowly. And Netflix has played a huge part in my life because I could turn on captions and I could watch English movies. And you can do the same also. If your goal is to just, make better videos, you can always watch those videos or movies which has good cinematography. You can always follow those speakers like Jay Shetty, Tony Robbins, or Dan Locke. There's so many on YouTube. You can always follow their styles. But as I say, you have to have that intention of learning before you execute any action. So you can only have intention if you have plan in your hand. So you have to have some written goals, some written plans for yourself. And that's all. It's just the same thing, same self-respect. That the kind of respect you have for your boss at work, when the boss say, or you do something and you make sure that you do it. And just have that kind of respect for yourself also. If you tell yourself, tomorrow I'm gonna do this, then you make sure you do it. If you don't do it, then you don't respect yourself. That's all. That's all I wanted to say. Hopefully you get some value out of this video. And that being said, I would like to say now good night. And I will see you in next video. Okay? You make sure you're working on your dreams. Because no one is blessed to have a dream. And if someone has a dream, the person is already blessed by God. Because now you have that seed. Imagine a land which is barren. No tree, no vegetation at all. And that land is praying to God every single day, please grow some vegetation on me, make me abundant. Just give me some sort of seeds, and you already have it. So don't waste it. Because that seed of a dream is your future. It's the purpose in your future that you can hold on to and you can live your rest of the life. Okay? So don't waste it. Work on it. Because your dreams are different. Your dreams are yours. And you want to make them grow. They are your baby. And you should love them. Have a good day. Cheers.